The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge and the state flag of Texas looking majestic tonight. We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Enabia, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to. DA, take it over.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to effect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Let's see the stat sheet here for Luka Doncic.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under him.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. White is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Pirtle, then it's DeRozan, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. And for the Mavericks, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Josh Richardson out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. Greg, the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
Well, you bring up some great points. Murray outside. That's tipped. Porzingis with the steal. Richardson against Murray. Doncic feeling it out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Knocked loose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Mavericks with possession here. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Richardson against Johnson. Pass to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so I think it makes him hard to guard, especially from this area.
The first free throw is good. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Richardson outside. Doncic against Murray. Here's Porzingis. And the pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Doncic from the arc. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Guys, Doncic has great shooting mechanics, and he can knock it down from deep or just about from anywhere on the court.
A guy who just continues to earn more minutes You know, Finney Smith is tough, and, Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year, more efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney Smith is a guy you can win with.
The Spurs have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific, 79% as a team.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
That free throw, no good.
And Jakob Poeltl, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick-and-roll action now, too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
Pass to Richardson for the 3. Offensive rebound. Porzingis off with the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Murray. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Passes it to Doncic. It's good from long range. Doncic has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Murray kicks to White. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. So for Dallas, their last game, a win against Oklahoma City.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Kleba with the bucket.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
White the pass to DeRozan. Now here is Poeltl. Guarded by Porzingis. Here's Murray. That one, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic kicks to Richardson. White against Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic?
Shooting 2.
He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff. Boy, Doncic plays with such an edge and attitude, and I think it endears him to his teammates and gives them confidence.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 9 points.
Doncic showing you his ability to finish. I really respect his aggressiveness in taking it to the hoop and handling contact.
Here's DeRozan, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Jacks up a 3, and there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Murray.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Porzingis finds Kleba. Back to Porzingis. Richardson against White. Elbow shot is on the way. The rebound by the Spurs. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
White against Richardson. Doncic outside. Not going to go that time. Murray with the defensive effort.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Outside, White. Pass to Pirtle. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Hey, if you're going to foul Pirtle, I mean, get your money's worth. You have to make sure you're really whacking. He's extremely good at finishing through contact.
And the free throw, no good. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
Doncic passes to Richardson. And Pirtle pulls it down. And it's the Spurs ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Murray with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Walker's checked in for San Antonio. Murray surveying the D. Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Richardson outside. Back to Doncic. Basket good.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Murray outside. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when Porzingis combines quickness with his reach, getting off the floor like that, he can block just about any shot.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with a hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
free throw missing.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. And he sinks the second. Mavericks trail by 3. And here's Richardson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Oklahoma City.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
DeRozan against Kleba. The Mavericks pull it in. Kleba's got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray against Richardson. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
Tipped away. And the Spurs with possession here. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 14-6 run. Murray outside.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They trail by 1.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Johnson, the pass to Murray. Johnson with it. There's 1:40 left here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. That misses off the backboard. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Back to Johnson. Kicks it to DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
DeRozan is a man on a mission tonight. I don't know if I've ever seen DeMar any sharper than this.
Doncic passes to Kleba. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic against Murray. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 15.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
DeRozan finds Pirtle. Doncic against Murray. Mavericks with the rebound.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Kleba inside. Defended by Pirtle. Powell dishes to Richardson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. DeRozan surveying the D. Fires high post. The shot no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for San Antonio. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. Starting out his career, Derek White's been the beneficiary of playing for a great coach. Here's what he had to say.
He's been big on me about just believing in myself. I remember one time he's like, it doesn't matter what school you went to, what happened in the past, just believe in yourself, know that you belong here, and good things started happening.
And it seems like White continues to improve every season.
And, you know, whenever we rank coaches, we talk about systems, managing personalities, managing game situations, but player development is usually just as important.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
We've got Doncic. James Johnson is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys, they're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And the first one drops.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
Hardaway hits them both. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Pirtle's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Doncic, no good. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. To the paint, and then Gay with the dunk.
Well, a nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now here's Brunson, covered by Mills. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Hardaway.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And it's the Mavericks on the break. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Boy, excellent situational awareness from Hardaway Jr. that time. I mean, he seems to know exactly where to get when the break is on.
DeRozan with it. He's got 17. Just 5 on the clock. Gay trying to break free. And it's DeRozan missing. Dallas shooting 43% from the floor. Doncic right side. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Walker against Hardaway. Up top, Walker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
That one falls for Walker. Greg, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
And so Walker nails both of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Doncic plays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
Well, you look at Doncic, so confident, even from this area. He knows he can make it happen.
Mills passes to DeRozan. Shoots over Doncic, and it's DeRozan missing. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic kicks to Brunson. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. No good. That would have tied it. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Wow. The first one falls. And so Walker nails both of them. And here are the Mavericks now. Now Doncic, 19 points in the game. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. There's the pass to Mills. Here's Pirtle. DeRozan passes to Pirtle. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Pirtle's got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Chalk up 2 there. Porzingis has got his second basket.
You know, we talk a lot about confidence right there. Porzingis showed plenty of it.
Outside, Walker. Gay inside. Johnson's there. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. With a break in the action, let's bring up the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. 5th is Luka Doncic.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
That one drops for him.
Well, you know what? It's really rare to see young players like Doncic have such offensive creativity in their games. Deadly from the mid-range.
The 3 from Mills. Mavericks with the rebound. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
From deep, Walker. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Porzingis trying to get free, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Doncic. Mills looking it over, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the Spurs making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. Runs in the pass to Johnson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points.
Take a break.
And they haven't been coming
2
nearly
shots.
as easily as they used to.
That one is off. Josh Richardson's checked in for Jalen Brunson. The Spurs also changing it up. Johnson comes in for Rudy Gay, and Murray subbed in for Patty Mills. And the second free throw, good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Hardaway from outside. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Here's Walker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up. The Spurs have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. And that one misses. And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. And he's good on the second. Mavericks trail by 3. Now here's Richardson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Doncic, here we go.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor. And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
He kicks to Hardaway. He nails it, and we're tied up. Hardaway has got 9.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And it's Walker penetrating, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Now coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish. And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. His last 10 games, getting around 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kleba's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Walker. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Walker. Outside DeRozan. The Spurs working the ball around now. Clock at 6.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Porzingis kicks to Richardson. Buries the long-range jumper. Richardson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Murray. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
You know, they give him the ball and let him quarterback the pick and roll, which speaks, I think, to how confident they are in Murray, guys.
Pass to Kleba from downtown. Eubanks grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Spurs continue to remain competitive. Now it's behind the leadership of their current big man, LaMarcus Aldridge. Coach Greg Popovich said, he's been our rock. Doesn't complain about a darn thing. Plays through everything. I can't imagine being more proud of a player. He's been a beast on the court. Kevin, back to you.
He has been a beast. You're right. Thanks. They have found the chemistry right there. David Aldridge, folks, our Hall of Fame reporter.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Kleba with the bucket.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Walker the pass to DeRozan. Over Kleba. The shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's DeRozan, and it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Nice D from Doncic.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Richardson attacking. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
The Mavericks have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, at this point of his career, Richardson knows his role, understands it, embraces it. He's a 3-and-D guy who gives you great effort at both ends of the court.
Spurs trail by 7. And here is Murray. 14 points from him the last game against Oklahoma City.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Mavericks on top, up by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. They played very good basketball in the second quarter. The scoreboard tells the story as their lead is 7 at the break. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Mavericks?
Man, I know he's 20 years old, but it's been fun watching Doncic do his thing out there. Look, his team depends on him to score, and he's doing just that. Nothing the defense is doing has slowed him down. He plays at his own little pace.
Over to Kenny now. Your take on the Spurs.
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Mavericks leading by 7. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs, DeRozan out there with Johnson. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Derek White, and it's Pirtle in at the center.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
The drive by Doncic. Drops in the layup for 2. Doncic has got 29 in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely
off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from DeRozan. Richardson kicks to Kleba. Pirtle against Porzingis. Richardson outside. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs trail by 4. Johnson left side. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So Johnson hits 2 of them. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. A 2-point game. And they double up Doncic. The 3 from Porzingis. A rebound by the Spurs. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
White the pass to DeRozan. Good work defensively by Richardson. The Mavericks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
5 to shoot. A 3 from Porzingis. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson against Porzingis for the tie. And Johnson lays it in. Johnson's got 9.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Back to Doncic. Poked away and taken away by Johnson. In transition, here comes San Antonio. They now take the lead. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the take. Play through the contact and score.
And they double up Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Dallas, no good that time either.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers. Since halftime, they've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. The past month has been surreal. 6th in scoring, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. They need this. The Mavericks rebound. Here's Porzingis, and there it is for him. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Porzingis doing a nice job using that length to clean up the glass nicely.
Passes it to DeRozan. White with it. He has 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis.
And Derek White, the combo guard, I tell you, the Spurs think he can be a big part of their future in terms of how he plays the game.
And to add on to that, Greg, Pop wants him to fill into that Manu role, Manu Ginobili. White has that same aggression and mindset and freewheeling style to his game. I just think it's a matter of time for him to find the rhythm and get comfortable in that role, and he'll thrive.
And that one falls for White.
You know, White was a late first-round pick in 2017, and I think he brought a little edge, plays with a chip on his shoulder, and it served him well. That can actually be the case for a lot of players in the league.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Dallas. And both free throws good for White.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Brunson scanning the floor. Porzingis kicks to Brunson. Pass to Richardson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on White.
And, you know, Richardson, simply by being aggressive, puts a lot of pressure on the defense and is able to force the foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And he makes the first. Here's Mills. 5 points in the game. Lays it up off the glass. Mills has got 7.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
To the wing right side. Richardson outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Friday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And it's in there.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Now here's Brunson, covered by Mills. Shot clock at 6. Just his first attempt. Brunson, no good. Spurs leading by 4. DeRozan's shot is off. Mavericks shooting around 40% from the floor here. Here's Richardson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And the first one at the line is good. Johnson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. San Antonio leading. Now White, 7 points in the game. Porzingis with the block. And White kicks to Pirtle. Here's Vassell. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, you got to push Porzingis out of the paint. If you don't, you're looking for trouble.
For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Mills finds White. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for White. Now here's Brunson. No points in the game yet for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Two shots. No, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got it. Hey, you can shoot it. I got him. You got this guy right here? Yeah, I got big man.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And here's Mills. 7 points in the game. Inside, DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Cauley Stein comes in for Porzingis, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Josh Richardson. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Boy, DeRozan is a treat to watch. This guy is athletic, and he throws down some monster dunks. This dude is sick at the rim.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. The pass to Cauley Stein. Pass to Brunson. Now Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Mills dishes to DeRozan. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Johnson. The Mavericks trailing. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Trey Lyles checked in for the Spurs. Here's White. 9 points in the game so far. And White with the stuff.
Now that's big-time hops right there. White bouncing off the floor like a pogo stick and just throwing it down.
Passes it to Hardaway. And again, Dallas turns it over.
And let's check out the numbers for Brunson. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's averaging 15 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Brunson with a clean look. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on White.
And what I like about Cauley Stein is just how hard he plays. Really, both ends, a scrappy player.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on it.
And that one falls for Cauley Stein. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. Cauley Stein hits them both. Spurs leading by 4. Outside, White.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Finney-Smith passes to Brunson. Kicks it to Cauley Stein. Dallas moving the ball around. Hardaway from outside. San Antonio with the rebound. White with it. He's got 13, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Brunson, covered by Mills. Now Brunson shoots over Mills. Dallas, no good that time either. Pass to Vassell. Up top, Mills, guarded by Hardaway. Here's Vassell. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
A chance here to take a look at where the Mavericks rank in the NBA currently.
They don't make many mistakes. I just love the mental toughness. You saw third fewest turnovers per game. Great decision making is so valuable, particularly down the stretch. Definitely a notch in their favor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Walker's checked in for White. And so he hits both. Now here's Brunson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Cauley Stein passes to Finney-Smith. Hardaway for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Hardaway has got 12.
Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job there, just taking what the defense gives him in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Johnson against Gay. Just 5 to shoot. Drops it in from 11 feet. Gay's got his second bucket of the night.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now the pass to Hardaway. Off target from outside. San Antonio leading by 5. And the dunk by Walker.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Now here's Brunson, covered by Mills. Brunson, no good.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Walker's shot is off. Dallas shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Finney-Smith, and that's collected by Gay. Gay's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Vassell. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Johnson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The Spurs also with the sub. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Patty Mills. Good on both. Mavericks trail by 9. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Here's Walker. San Antonio again missing. Doncic against Murray. And here is Doncic. No good on that one. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Spurs leading by 9. They've got Dwight Powell. Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Dishes it to Cauley-Stein. Got a piece of it. Murray with it. Out defended by Cauley-Stein. Puts one up from 19. Murray, good. Murray's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
Boy, that's terrific defense and instant offense from Murray, doing everything on the one-man fast break.
And they double up Doncic. It's Powell on the wing. Misses the wing J. And San Antonio shooting 43% from the field. Murray dishes to Walker. Back to Murray. The Spurs working the ball around now. Hardaway against Johnson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Murray. Fades. The shot off that time. And it's Dallas the other way.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Cauley-Stein with it, now guarded by Murray. Here's Finney-Smith, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Two.
First free throw is good. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Josh Richardson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The Spurs also with the sub. Eubanks is checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Spurs leading by 9. Down low. Here's Walker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Richardson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Mavericks trail by 10. Doncic with it. Richardson outside. Here's Powell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, when Powell is this deep, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul him.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the 2nd round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
And he knocks down the first one. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
So he gets them both.
One of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
Murray against Doncic. Now Murray. Here's Gay. 5 on the clock. Ball's knocked loose. Powell with the steal. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Gay with the defensive effort.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Johnson, the pass to Eubanks. Gay with it. Richardson covering. Shot from the wing. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 8. Feeds it to Doncic. Makes it off the glass. Doncic has got 31.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Johnson surveying the floor. Clock at 6. And another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Pirtle, he is checked in for San Antonio. DeRozan comes in for Rudy Gay. That one is no good. Mavericks trail by 7. Doncic outside. Kleba against Johnson. Kleba kicks to Richardson. Back to Kleba. Pass to Doncic. The three-pointer no good.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Johnson finds Murray. And here's Walker. Pirtle, high post. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. And taken away by Johnson. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Walker.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Now, here's Richardson. 6 on the shot clock.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
But they recover it. Kleba against Johnson. Mavericks with the rebound. Richardson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Powell. Nice D from DeRozan. Spurs leading by 9. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feed. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
Well, you look at DeRozan's game, and he's a powerful finisher. That's really one of the main staples of his attack.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
The Spurs making a switch here. White's checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play, take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. And we'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Here's Murray. And there's the pass to Johnson. Spurs passing it around. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Here's Doncic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Boy, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness, but also he's got a quiet physicality to him, and he doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Doncic. Clark, we know guys like LeBron and Michael Jordan will look for any perceived slight as a form of motivation. Was that something that you ever did as a player?
You know, Kevin, I really didn't go down that road. Now, had I played longer at the NBA level, I had a very short NBA career. Maybe I would have approached it that way. If there was a slight or if there was a player that gave you trouble and you needed to get back at him in some way, sure, you'd be motivated by that. But I don't know if I was hunting for bulletin board material. I sought to be intrinsically or self-motivated from the inside as opposed to looking for outside influences to move me forward.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan, and they double up DeRozan. 6 to shoot. They get a hand on it. Pirtle kicks to White. 3-pointer. Kleba with the rebound. Kleba's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Richardson against White. It's Richardson on the wing. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray is a spectacular talent, and when he gets going, watch out.
Murray against Doncic. Out to the right wing. Here's Finney-Smith. The dive for the ball. DeRozan dishes to White. Pass to Pirtle. DeRozan against Powell. Outside White. From the arc. They get it back. Pirtle. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Murray against Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Passes to Finney-Smith. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's White. For three. He can't get that one, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Finney-Smith on the wing, Doncic. Murray with the defensive effort.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Outside DeRozan. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. White wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Richardson outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Dallas making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. DeRozan passes to Pirtle. Outside, White. On the wing, DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Back to White. Takes a three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Richardson with it, now guarded by Pirtle. And Pirtle sends it back.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
Most definitely. I mean, going down 2-0 would have made their third and final meeting of the season really difficult to win, but now they'll go into it with confidence and really liking their chances.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeMar DeRozan.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, I tell you, DeRozan puts so much pressure on the defense, he practically forces guys to foul him.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from DeRozan. Burke, the pass to Cauley Stein. Marjanovic with it. And here's Brunson. They could use a bucket. Misses there. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
And they sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Standing. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.
Hello everyone, this is eCals90. If you like this video, make sure that you subscribe. Thank you for watching.